Alright guys, so I keep getting a lot of questions about preparing yourself physically for Special Forces Assessment Selections, APFT. Now, keep in mind your number one hurdle is the ACFT, because that's what the Army's now using to get through basic training. So in your pursuit of developing yourself to be ready for the ACFT, make sure you're at least preparing for that. Maybe you don't have great deadlift, work on your deadlift. Make sure you can at least pass the minimum to get through basic when you first go into basic training. You're just setting yourself up to get through things easier. That being said, I think there are some really important reasons to focus on the APFT. I think you can really push your physical fitness in your run, your push-ups, and your sit-ups. You'll have a lot of the core strength and things needed to do well even in the ACFT. And also, some of the things, if you just focus on the ACFT, I think would be difficult to do well on the APFT once you get to SFAS. So, just my opinion, when I went through, APFT was still the thing, so I only had to focus on one thing, and it was, so it did make it a little easier for me. So, this is just my advice. ACFT, yeah, so just don't forget about it. APFT, so your push-up, your sit-up, your run. There's also rucking. Rucking is something you do it. You'll get better the more you do it, and it's just one of those things, so you can't really train for it outside of just doing it. Don't kill yourself, don't hurt yourself. Just do it maybe once a week. You don't really have to do it that much. You'll do it enough in basic training to at least get you caught up. So that's, I don't know, that's my advice on rucking. If you really enjoy it, okay, do it more. Big key things are your run. You gotta run. You got to be able to do a run, and I can't give you like a specific time. Just try to be able to pass a 2-mile run when you're getting to basic training. It's gonna save you a lot of heartache and trouble just trying to get caught up if you're not even there. So set your goals. You need to set short-term goals, things you can make in a couple weeks. Celebrate those goals and keep pushing yourself forward. Just nick that time down until you get to where you need to be. That's about all I can say for running, because it's just, again, it's one of the things you just got to do it. You got to build up that cardio. Sit-ups. Sit-ups are a bit weird. They don't get talked about a lot. You're actually not trying to just see how many sit-ups you can do as fast as possible. You're looking for a rhythm. So when you do your sit-ups, my goal is get a metronome and find a rhythm where you can just do sit-ups. So for example, you want to do 60 sit-ups in 2 minutes. That's 1 sit-up every 2 seconds. So get that metronome, and you're going in rhythm. Find that rhythm. You can't do sit-ups consistently like that for 2 minutes. It's fine. Do it for 10 seconds. Do it for 20 seconds. Keep building up until eventually you get to the full 60 seconds, and now you're getting 60 sit-ups in 2 minutes. That's great. Now go to a faster rhythm. So that's my advice on sit-ups. Don't focus on how many you can do, how fast you can do. No. Focus on the rhythm. Build that core strength in in that way. That's going to help you get the longevity you need to get through the most sit-ups possible. Push-ups. Push-ups are tough for a lot of people, especially taller guys with long arms like me. So the thing about push-ups, again, it's one of the things you just got to do it, but make sure you're doing good form. I've seen guys that they'll knock out 50, 60 push-ups, but half of them don't count because they don't have good form, and that kills you, especially when you get to SFAS. So I've got a video on push-up form. If you have any questions about that, there's some good videos on push-up form. Just make sure you're doing good, solid Army push-up forms. Otherwise, I don't care if you can only do 5 and you think you should be able to do 50. Just do good form push-ups. If you're having trouble, you're doing push-ups every day, and you're still not getting that form, do bench press. Try to find a way to get to a gym, add bench press, and that can really help break through some of those plateaus you find yourself in bench press. There'll be times I'm doing push-ups every day. I get back into bench, do bench for like a week, and I stop doing push-ups. I'll go back and doing push-ups and bench, and I've just added like 10 push-ups to my max easily. It's a great feeling, so definitely use your bench to help boost that those plateaus you get when practicing push-ups. Last and most importantly, your mental commitment. keep that mental discipline that you're going to work out even when other people aren't. You get to basic training, you're going to do your push-ups before you go to bed, even if you're the only one doing it. You have that mental attitude, you'll keep progressing, and you will crush any physical fitness test because you're pushing yourself, you're driving forward. So that's my advice to you. Good luck.